Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EURUSD. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Greetings everybody, let's take a look again at the euro currency. As you can see, that was really dramatic price action on the previous week. So as it started nice in the beginning of the previous week, as it has ended poorly on Friday. Since on Friday price action by this candle, market has erased both of our stop grabbers that were in fact our hope of the potential move to the upside. I have marked numbers 1 and 2 just to not draw the MACD predictor on this chart, to make it very heavy. So it's some transparency on the picture. So as you can see, by this price action, market has taken out of the lows of this stop grabber and that one and has erased both of them. But will it mean for us that market probably will not continue move to the upside? Well, I think that not quite, because in fact we have a lot of reasons to suggest and to think that market could continue move as we initially have suggested to the 133.50 area. The major reason for that is this pattern A, B, C bottom. Market hasn't quite accomplished it with the 40 pips. Another reason, as we have mentioned previously, this is larger ABCD pattern on the weekly time frame. Also, we do not have yet the double repo sell pattern, because by this price action market hasn't closed below the 3x3, and in fact we could see another splash up, returns right back. That is also could be possible. And what is more significant, on the intraday charts we have this butterfly as well that has not been cancelled yet by the price action. That also could be the reason to suggest that 133.50 is possible. Since we know that market very often gravitates to the completion of significant targets, the technical picture in general tells, that is my humble opinion, that technical picture looks more bullish rather than bearish. I mean, not in the long-term perspective, but in terms of the splash to the upside. I think that based on purely on the technical aspects of market behavior, to suggest that market will hit 133.50 first before any reversal will happen has the greater probability than rather than just expect the move down right from this point and continue move to the downside. But if we will take into consideration all the environment that now holds on the market, we could say that no scenario now could be absolutely flawless and could be absolutely reliable, because you know that United States now stands on the edge of the fiscal cliff, because they have just a single day in the current year to come an agreement of the debt ceiling. If it will not happen, then Mr. Geithner will have to find additional $200 billion to finance the debt growth within the 2 months when the congressmen will have to come to an agreement about this subject. That adds nervousness on the market. That makes any scenario to be looked with the suspicion, and that skewed the technical picture of the market. That's why I just share with you this current research with the different views and different scenarios, and you will choose what's more close to your understanding and more close to your view on the current market. Definitely I will share with you with my thought and my opinion, and I just want to say that since technical pictures suggest the probability of the splash and it's logical based on the price action, based on the patterns that now is forming on the market, I probably will take this scenario. I mean, I will rely more on the potential splash to the 133.50 before any reversal will happen. But it absolutely doesn't mean that you will have to choose the same scenario. You probably will choose another bearish view that I also will discuss with you when we will start to look at the hourly time frame. So if we will discuss this picture on the daily time frame, and I have explained to you why I think that it's possible move to the 133.50 area before the double repo pattern will be formed. Let's shift to the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, you can see that market still has shown this nice deep retracement that still is suitable for butterflies, very typical. But take a look, market has held above this invalidation point of the butterfly. So butterfly is still alive. It still could work, and market still could proceed to the 133.50 area. Also take a look that this could take the shape of just a triangle pattern. So you could treat this pattern price action as the triangle. This current environment is very good because market stands very close to the invalidation point. And if market will break this move to the break this level to the downside, take a look, that will be, by the way, the weekly pivot support one as well. That will clarify everything. So if butterfly will fail and market will complete the double repo pattern, that will clarify the further bearish development on the euro currency. Because for the double repo, it's no difference how it will happen. Either it will be by the butterfly and splash to the 133.50, or it will be just as the triangle market, for instance, 1, 2, 3, 4, will break it to the downside of the fifth way, as usual it could happen with the triangles. It's no difference for the double repo. Double repo on the daily time frame will be confirmed by this action, and that could lead to the downward continuation. For us, it has the greatest sense with this butterfly and for those who try to trade on the long side of the market. The moment that market stands very close to this invalidation point will give us more safe and not so hurtable scenario to take the long position, because that is not very significant potential risk of this pattern, this scenario. So let's shift to the hourly time frame and trying to understand how we could deal with the current situation and what we could do, and precisely what levels to watch for if we would like to join with this upward move, as well as let's discuss the bearish view on the market. In fact, this is the dispute subject, what side to choose, because both of them in fact are correct in the current situation, and only the analysis of higher time frames makes a difference. If you will take a look at the hourly time frame, the bears could argue, for instance, that market has broken this support line that we have discussed yesterday by this huge ABCD pattern to the downside with this just awful candles to the downside. You can see this is just miserable black candles. And they could say that probably this is just a retesting of this trend line as some sort of the kiss goodbye. Also, that is the absolutely logical retracement of the completion point of this ABCD pattern, this 618 retracement. That's absolutely normal. And very often when the market shows this huge candles to the downside, this kiss goodbye of this trend line, market easily could continue move to the downside and will form the double repo pattern on the daily time frame. Could we say that this scenario is unreasonable? Surely not. In fact, that also this scenario has the chances to realize on the daily time frame, on the hourly time frame. So if you have the bearish view on the market, that's excellent point to watch for short entry, since market already has completed the deep retracement of the ABCD pattern. That is 618 of that swing. That is retracement that market shows most of all, most often when it shows the pullback after the ABCD patterns. Also take a look that market stands very close to the weekly pivot point So if market will fail there and continue move to the downside, well, that really could lead to completion of this scenario. The bullish scenario that suggests that probably the butterfly will work on the 4-hour time frame, in fact, doesn't give us a lot of choice where to enter and with which swing to deal, and how we can create our trade. Because in fact, the one swing that we have now is just the small stress and swing to the upside. We have the definite invalidation point with the butterfly failure point is around 131.58. It's right here. So also we have this pennant that is forming on the hourly time frame. In fact, we have only the single choice to enter right inside of this pennant, or after some pullback to the downside with some of these fib support levels, with the stops somewhere below this invalidation point. That's the bullish scenario that suggests the probable move to the 133.50 area. So what scenario to choose? Nobody can tell currently, because as I said, this market now just under pressure of uncertainty from the fundamental point of view. It's a very thin market due to holidays. It's a bit volatile, as you can see, market due to the moments that now hold in the US economy based on the debt sale. So this is some sort of the indecision. Also, I suggest you to read our higher time frame analysis. You will find the indecision sign on the weekly time frame as well. And now nobody can guarantee that this scenario is more reliable than other one. We have to look at suspicion at any scenario. Despite the side that you will choose on the market, be very flexible and sensible for any price action that will be contrary to your expectations, because markets now is very unstable. But speaking definitely about the technical picture, as I said, that will be my choice as well. The chances and the points on the bullish side are greater, mostly because of higher time frame analysis that makes difference to the current situation, because higher time frames suggest still some splash to the 133.50 area that we have discussed within the previous week. And personally, I feel that I gravitate to that scenario. But this is just my humble choice, and I do not want that it will impact on your decision. So that is the facts that we have just discussed. Make your own choice. Read our analysis of the longer time frames in our forum. Well, I wish you just the profit on the market, and I wish you that your scenario and your trading plan will be successful.